Nathan, you might like to tell us a little bit about the car.
Yeah, hi, I'm Martin Book from the Jaguar Drivers Club. This is my little 1968 2.5 litre Daimler V8. Sort of been in the family since about late 2000 when my father-in-law had it, so it sort of subsequently passed down to me. Brilliant little cars to drive. I think people should get out and buy these a lot more than trying to waste their money on Mark II Jaguars.
Or XKs.
Or XKs. Just don't be afraid to drive these. My father-in-law bought it, but I've subsequently driven it 3 times down to Adelaide and also up to Toowoomba and back. It's quite an easy car to get around. I find it quite easy to work on, but then I've got a trade background, so that's
handy.
That comes in quite handy.
Okay, Brett, tell us something about this barn find.
Well, it's a change that I'm being interviewed. I'm normally interviewing other people on the Jagman show. Yeah. This is one of the cars has been on my channel for the last 12 months. I bought it sight unseen for $2,000 out at Western Sydney, primarily for my YouTube channel. Right, it was only just so I can do videos of it.
You're advertising yourself here.
Okay, am I allowed to do that? I've done 17 videos on this old girl, and this is its first time it's actually had a good run. The only time it's ever been back on the road in the last 10 years is when it went down to the paint shop and when I took it up to Dr. Jag and he did some work on it for me. It's been a progress. I've enjoyed doing the restoration on it. When I got it, it had quite a bit of rust on it. It had rust down there in the front of the windscreen. It had rust in the doors, had rust in the guards. I drove it up from Sydney yesterday and it went smooth as a nice V12 could go. So I haven't really done too much detailing on the engine except keep it cleaned, especially when we had all the valley open and that. I was able to clean all the crap out of the valley and get that wiring harness from the bottom of the valley up the top so it's not going to get too much heat in it. I'm yet to do some work on the cooling system. I've got a new fan and clutch fan for it. The seats are from another car. The other seats were pretty in poor condition, so I was actually buy some second-hand seats for that. And I did the restoration and the dyeing of those seats to make them look reasonably new. All my Jags have names, and this one's called Delta. And
Delta.
And the only reason we called it Delta because when we bought it, it had that sticker, and whoever owned it, it's a bit of a Jane Doe, this car, because it has no books. And I've already got a Jane, so I couldn't call it Jane. So we're working on a name. It's a satin beige paint, and generally we try to name the cars from where they come from, but this thing came from Wiley Park or something, so we couldn't call it Wiley, I don't think. So we saw that, so Delta was the name, so she's now Delta. Thank you, Bruce. I'm looking forward to seeing myself being interviewed for a change.
So, Thomas, tell us a bit about the car.
The car I bought in 2009 in Nigo, Victoria, from a local lad, and it was a price I couldn't. One of those prices you can't resist.
Yeah, well, I wish I'd had a few cars like that myself, actually.
But yes, he unfortunately bought a car that he couldn't afford.
You got the Jenkins name there. You're Welsh, all right.
Yeah, very
And
well.
Thomas Jenkins.
The whole word. What names my other got yesterday? I've taken them off because it just got too confusing. Gareth, Owen, Thomas.
At least it's not Lloyd.
No.
Yeah, but then, Tom, can you sing, mate?
Hi, I'm Lynn, and this is my XK, and it's the second one I've had.
And then they told me that you were so sad about selling the other car, you now went out and bought this beauty in red. Fantastic.
I did. I couldn't find the Jaguar Racing Green, so I got the red one, but I love it.
And the previous one was the Jaguar Racing Green.
It was.
That's opposed to the British racing.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good. So tell me, where do you drive the car?
Well, it's my second car because I've got a Jaguar F-Pace over there,
Yep.
and I use that for practical, but this is my fun car. And my puppy and I love it because the back seat's perfect.
And the
for him.
puppy's in the back seat.
Yeah.
And does the car have a name?
Yeah, Ready.
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 Ready, steady, Teddy.
Yeah, I've got Ready and Bluey.
Ready. It's really good.
Say hello.
G'day,
What's your name?
Ian.
Hey, Ian. What's this for a car?
This is a 1948 Mark IV Jaguar,
Wow.
2.5 litre.
Oh, wow.
Only made 73 of these.
Did they? It's an absolutely beautiful car. I noticed, Ian, that you had a trophy.
Yes.
What was that for?
From Nublar, which is out at Orange.
Yeah,
It's an annual car show, which a lot of country people go to.
yeah.
And I won Best European Car on the day.
And rightly so, Ian.
Thank
What
you.
a stunning vehicle that you've got here.
Yes.
And so you drove it to Orange?
Nah, we trailer it.
You trailer it?
Trailer it up behind the motorhome.
Yeah, going up and down over the range. It's a long way.
Yeah. Well, I went out once to another one out there and the motorhome broke down. I did have to drive home. So
All right.
it's a good thing I had a going car. But that was a beautiful drive
Wow.
coming back from Orange.
It would be. And so she handles well?
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it's still a beautiful sports car.
It's a lovely car that's got a bit of weight to her, so she'd sit nicely on the road.
It's not too bad. Yeah, 1700. It's a bit heavy. But it built as a sports car and it's still a sports car.
Beautiful. I'm glad you drive it like one. Good man.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
Good, thanks. What are we driving here?
This is a 1948 Mark IV Jaguar.
1948. Beautiful. What a great year to be alive, huh? To drive around in your country roads in a Jag.
Yeah, I love it. Big old wheel.
Good on you. Enjoy your day. Wow, she's purring. What's your name?
Paul.
Good on you, Paul. I'm Tony. She's purring, mate. She sounds really lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.